Hello, friends, and welcome to this weekly video series of guided healings and activations with a different guide each week. I channel a different guide, and they bring through healings and activations for us to expand our energy, to raise our frequency, to help us to move forward towards the life we want to create, the wellness we want to embody. And so this week, we are bringing through the Egyptian god Thoth. And he's been on my radar for a while. And a dear friend of mine, who is also a beautiful channel, pulled his card for me a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, you know what? I need to connect with him more. So thank you for that inspiration, Amanda Kish. And so since then, I've been bringing him through and connecting with him more. And wow, does he have powerful energy? Does he have big energy? Very, very big energy. And, there's a few different guides who really have big energy that I work with. And ones that come to mind are Lord Melchizedek, Archangel Sandalphon, the female archangel, Archaea Constance. All of them have really big energy. And Thoth comes through to me with huge energy as well. And so when I was connecting with him last week, he was letting me know that he wanted to come through for the next guided healing and activation. And I was saying to him, okay, what would you like to focus on? And with his big energy, he said to me, I want to help everyone to stop playing small. And those were specifically the words that he used. I said, could we sugarcoat it a little bit or make it sound a little nicer? And he said, no, no, no. We are working on stopping playing small. So if that is you, if there are areas of your life where you play small out of safety, out of security, out of being in your comfort zone, we're going to help to release that today. And the other thing that he said to me last week was he said, we're also going to work on letting go of perfectionism, because that is another way that we play small. May feel like we need to do things perfectly, present them in a perfect way, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so he said part of playing small for some people is a fear of not being perfect. And so that was kind of a subtitle for today. But when I was making out the thumbnail last week, I left that off because it just felt a little wordy. But we are definitely going to be releasing perfectionism, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of criticism. Um, and I'm just writing these things down as they're coming through. Okay. So if you're not familiar with Thoth, let me just give you a quick intro to who he is. Like I mentioned before, he is the Egyptian god. He is often depicted with the head of a bird, an ibis. So you could Google him and you will be shown those beautiful Egyptian depictions of him. And he is known as the god of writing, divine magic, and the moon. And I'm reading out of this book from Kyle Gray. I love it. The Divine Masters, Ancient Wisdom. He has a lot of beautiful ascended masters in here, gods and goddesses. So I wanted to hear what he had to say about Thoth. And he says, in the Western magical community, Thoth is seen as an all-powerful spiritual guide who helps us to attune to the frequencies of divine magic so we can harness the support of the cosmos. Beautiful, right? Really beautiful energy. He also says he is all about communication on all levels, but in particular between our world and the divine. And he also says here, working with Thoth helps you to accelerate your spiritual growth, overcome the challenges or setbacks of your ego. Hence, stop playing small. We could put it in those words as well. Forming clear intentions, transmuting any darkness in your life into a golden opportunity, and drawing in the support of heaven and earth. So beautiful and powerful energy that he brings in. Again, you can Google his traditional Egyptian image. It is gorgeous. I didn't have that on hand to show you, but I do have a depiction of him from the Divine Masters Oracle from Kyle Gray. And here is another depiction of him. So let's go ahead. Let's start bringing him through and see where he wants to take us today. I'm excited to work with him on a deeper level. All right, so I've already set up a sacred space, but let's do that together as well. If you like, you can bring your hands to your heart. And just take some deep breaths. Just taking some cleansing breaths and coming into this present moment of healing and activation just for you. And we're bringing our attention from our thinking mind down into our heart, coming into that beautiful space of peace, of calmness. And it's from our heart space, this center of our energy field, where we are going to send golden rays of light from the heart chakra downwards. They're going to go all the way down, connecting into the core of Mother Earth. And then we're going to send golden rays of light from our heart chakra upwards, going all the way up, connecting into the light. And we create a beautiful column of golden light from which to do this work, already raising our vibration and our frequency just by doing that. And it is from here that we invite in Thoth to be with us, asking for this healing, this guidance, this activation to be for the highest good of all, with ease and grace, and so it is. Beautiful. Okay, so he just let me know where we're going to start. And where we're beginning today is releasing anywhere we feel separate from divinity. Anywhere we feel separate from the divine. Anywhere we feel separate from our own empowerment, he's saying as well. Anywhere we feel separate from Mother Earth. Releasing anywhere we feel separate from love. Okay, beautiful. So I can tell we're doing a little bit of clearing in the beginning here. We're also, he's letting me know this is where we're moving into that perfectionism piece, because that he's saying is it increases our feelings of separateness. So we're releasing anywhere we feel we need to be perfect in order to be loved, in order to be seen, in order to move forward, letting go of anywhere we feel we're not ready yet for what we want because we aren't perfect or perfect enough. I'm putting this all in quotes, right? Those are just figures of speech. He is saying, you are divine. You are one with divinity. He's saying there is no perfection on earth. Everything is perfectly imperfect. And he's saying that is part of the journey. Moving towards wholeness, moving towards balance. And he's saying this is actually a big piece. Moving towards acceptance, embodying acceptance of what is right now, in the here and now, and knowing that it is perfect. It is perfect as it is. And so I can feel what is being released, what he's working on is this, it's almost like a dome on the top of our chakras, on the top half or top third really of our energy field, of our light grid. It's like a dome. He's saying it could also be thought of as a glass ceiling. It could also be thought of as ways in which we keep ourselves small, whether consciously or subconsciously. And so that is being released. He's also letting me know limited thinking is being released. Anywhere we feel stuck, not worthy, not deserving, releasing all of that. And what I'm feeling expand is our own inner light, our own light body, our own divinity from within. And I can really feel it activating throughout the chakras, and especially the lower chakras. I'm especially feeling it in the legs, which I love because that really means those lower chakras are moving. Those are the ones that really tend to get stuck. And he's bringing my attention to timing. Anywhere we may feel the timing isn't right because we aren't this or that, releasing that. Also, on the other end, releasing any pressure around timing, any stress, any pushing, any forcing, letting it all go. And what I'm really feeling is this beautiful expansion into oneness. And what is oneness? It's a deep sense of peace. It's a deep sense of stability. It's a deep sense of expansion, as well as it's the opposite of feeling separate. It's knowing that you belong and you are connected to the goodness in life, to the beauty in life, to the magic, to the mystery, he's saying, the beautiful mystery, the beautiful synchronicities. And now it's like, as this energy that he is bringing through is really anchoring in and building in our energy fields, the next step I'm feeling is self-love naturally arising. He's saying, in order to more fully merge and feel that oneness, we need to feel that oneness from within. We need to feel that self-love from within. Because with self-love, self-love automatically expands our energy field, especially the heart, the higher heart, the upper chakras as well. Self-love really helps us have a stronger connection to the higher realms, a stronger connection to our guides, as well as our guides, inversely, will help us to feel more self-love. And as that self-love anchors in, more joy comes through, more gratitude. Okay, and now he's talking about, and he's anchoring in this beautiful co-creation with the divine. I didn't know he was going to go there, but it actually makes sense. If we stop playing small, what we're actually doing is stepping into more fully that co-creation with the divine, that co-creation with the universe, aligning with our highest timeline, stepping on, continually aligning with our highest timeline, continually stepping on that path, moving forward on that path of our highest timeline. And he's also, with that, he's saying, bringing through the safety aspect, feeling safe as we do that, feeling safe as we move forward. And he's saying, feeling safe to release playing small. Because as I mentioned before, a lot of times what is behind playing small is not feeling safe, an addiction to our comfort zone. So we're releasing those things at a deeper level, releasing the fear of judgment, releasing the fear of criticism, releasing the fear of failure. And he's saying that's a big one. And he's also saying failure is a limiting belief. He's saying there is no failure. There's always learning, growth, experience, and sometimes what we may consider a failure actually reroutes us to our more aligned path. And so, okay, I didn't know he was going to do this either. This is beautiful. He is bringing through forgiveness. He's helping us to connect to that forgiveness inside. Maybe there is somewhere where you've had a hard time forgiving yourself for a so-called mistake you made. Maybe you've had a hard time forgiving yourself for things in the past that you thought didn't play out right, didn't play out in the way you wanted them to. And he's letting that go. That's a harsh energy. It's an aggressive energy. It's a stressful, intense energy. And as it's being released, this beautiful relaxation is coming through, this beautiful softness, this beautiful empathy for ourselves, compassion for ourselves. This beautiful gentleness towards ourselves. Oh, that feels really good. And what is also being released is any ways in which we have negative self-talk, negative self-thoughts, negative thoughts towards ourselves. All of that will add on to playing small. Anywhere we shoot poison arrows towards ourselves, anywhere we self-punish, anywhere we're stern with ourselves. So this is really being released from these upper chakras, this perception towards ourselves. Beautiful. And as it's being released, what I'm feeling is a deeper connection to the beautiful innocence inside. That deeper childlike knowing that we are a beautiful being of light. A deeper connection to joy, carefree, being lighthearted, being curious, playfulness, trying things out. Sometimes we move in one direction and then we realize, oh, that's actually not the direction I need to go towards, but we never would have known it if we hadn't tried it. So that is the energy he is bringing through, this curiosity, this lightheartedness. This exploration and adventure. I love that energy. Thank you. And as that exploration and adventure is anchoring in and being amplified from within, we already have that within us. I can feel a deeper and stronger connection to the cosmos, to this big, beautiful universe, multiverse that we are a part of. And so I'm feeling a big opening in the back chakras. It's an opening into more magic, more divinity, more awe, more wonder. More excitement, more joy. Just releasing anything from our past that has held us back, whether consciously or subconsciously, And what that's doing, it's like we're cutting the cords, cutting the ties, releasing the habits, the patterns, the negative thinking that may hold us back. And as that is being released, I'm feeling an even deeper expansion. It's almost like though that was all a net covering a balloon, and now that we've clipped that net, the balloon can just expand into its natural shape. And the natural shape of our energy field is nice and expanded, nice and lit up. Okay, so let's bring through an activating tone from him, lighting up this gorgeous energy field that we've created. Lovely. Okay. So even if that sound cut out a little bit, just know that frequency was reaching you, reaching your energy field, and causing this beautiful shift and expansion in your light. And so from here, we give thanks to Thoth for being with us today. We give thanks for his healing, his activation, his ability to connect us more deeply to our own inner light, our own inner divinity. We ask for this healing and this activation to be for the highest good of all, for the highest good of you, with ease and grace, and so it is. Let's bring our attention back down to our Earth Star chakra, anchoring it into this present moment, anchoring in this energy field into this present moment, and we bring our attention back up to our heart, connecting to that unconditional love. And just notice what has shifted for you. What feels different? Do you feel more expanded? Did you get some insight? Could you connect with his energy? Could you feel how big his energy is? If not, that's okay. If you have trouble connecting to your guides, I teach channeling. I'm going to announce my next level 1 in the next few weeks, probably in the next week or so. It will be probably in April or early May. If you have any other guides that you work with who show up with big energies, like I mentioned in the beginning, for me it's Lord Melchizedek, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, and the female archangel, Archaea Constance. If you have other guides that I didn't mention who come through with that really big energy, let me know who it is. I'm curious. It's fun to learn from each other. It's fun to share in what comes through for each of us, because it is different. And that's part of the beauty. So thank you for being with me today. Thank you for joining in. Please like this video. Please share it. Comment on it. Subscribe to my channel. All of those things help this channel to grow so that these healings and activations can reach more and more people. I get lots of communication from people reaching out to me over email, people always letting me know how much these healings and activations help them. And I'm so happy to hear it. If I can help spread some more light in this world, then that makes me happy. We are all sharing our light in our own unique ways. And the light in me honors the light in you. Thank you so much for being here today. Sending you so much love. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you on the next video.